everybody, and welcome back to the New Nasty Boys. I'm your co-host this morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you decide to listen or watch this thing, Billy DeVore, and sitting next to me is my co-host,
Chris Weir! Thanks for coming, Nasty Nation, down to the Fart Dungeon.
Ooh, the Fart Shack, baby.
Yeah, we're down here. It is, it's hot. It's moist.
It's moist in here, yeah, and I'm pretty sure we've been down here long enough this season. We're starting to peel some of the paint.
Yeah, it's peeling back there. It's getting quite awful.
They'll be like, why are your walls yellow? Do you smoke down here?
Yeah, we do. That's what it is. That's what all that. There's a methane or
methane.
Methane. No, it was
methane.
No, it was menthol. Never mind. There's something else.
What else you got?
No, it's like the thing that comes out from the ground that smells real bad. That smells like farts.
Methane.
Is it methane?
I think it's methane.
Okay.
Or sulfur?
Sulfur, that's what I was trying to think of.
We're scientists.
We're great at this.
We're baseball scientists, baby. Fuck.
Yeah, so if you can't gather by now, this is a baseball podcast.
If you haven't figured it out, come on. We know this. We know this by now.
Methane talk. We started talking about, I already forgot.
You're good. We're like 3 weeks into the postseason or 4, whatever.
Yeah.
We got this locked in. We know what we're doing.
Yeah, it's been long. We never leave the basement here.
No, this is it. It's a work from basement situation.
I am chained to the mini fridge.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. How was your week?
Not bad. Went to Texas Roadhouse for a family birthday celebration. Ate a lot of meat. That was nice. Started another project. Decided to beat up the mantle. Sounded like a euphemism, but tried to do a chore that I am incapable of, and slowly but surely my house is falling apart.
Yeah, and it's all you're doing.
It is. I got the hammer marks to prove it. There's drywall that's just everywhere here. I'm just ruining a thing I invested money into. I don't know. It's all going downhill. What about you, Bill?
It's going downhill. Well, you do these things, and then you're like, I'm adding value to it. But it's just like the stock market, baby. It's got to dip before it can go right back up.
Yeah, when we started this season, I could see the TV because I had a proper thing set up to where I could hinge the TV out, but I didn't set it up properly, I guess, and that just kind of ripped it out of the drywall.
Yeah.
Now I gotta live with it just being flush against the wall.
Which you can just lean and kind of see.
I know.
Do I need to scoot over?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's best that I don't have anything to distract myself anymore than what I'm already doing.
That's fair. I'm very distracted. Mm-hmm. I'll let you know that for a fact. I'm always distracted.
That's the Masked Singer up there. So
oh, man.
Easy to get distracted.
It's so easy. Do you think, so speaking of Masked Singer, do you think that Travis Kelce is dating Taylor Swift so she can give him singing advice for when he goes on The Masked Singer?
Oh, you know he's going to be.
He's got to be, dude.
Dude, I can't wait. They have Mitch McConnell on The Masked Singer this year. In the corpse of Dianne Feinstein.
They have Mitch McConnell come out. He's in an actual turtle costume.
Oh, dude, that'd be tight.
Well, I thought I could sing, but it turns out I really can't.
He just stood there. He didn't do anything.
It's just what's Ken Jeong just is like, oh my God, he's just shitting in the suit.
And then he walks off in protest.
Well, they couldn't tell if he was stroking out or not because his eyes are already dead on the outside of the costume.
Yeah, they thought it was those little beady eyes that you put on top there.
At least put googly eyes on his glasses, you know.
Eyes, yeah.
Googlies. Some good old-fashioned googie googs. Mm-hmm. That sounded too close to a slur.
How was your weekend?
It was great.
Yeah?
It was awesome. Friday, what did I do? It was great. I had a show in Columbus on Thursday. Friday, I did stuff on Friday. Watched baseball, then hung out with our dear friend Pat Brennan. And went down to Longfellow, went back home, watched Cocaine Bear.
Was that a good film?
It was so fun, dude.
It was a film, right?
It was a film. Okay. I'd say it's more of an experience.
Yeah.
It's just fun camp, dude. What do you want to know? What do you really need to ask of a movie called Cocaine Bear?
Yeah, it's all right there for you. But if you start complaining, it's just like, what would you think? Oh, do we almost have it?
We almost have it,
we're
dude.
Getting so close. I'm making sure to not screw in any of those stories. Because if it falls, it just seems like the timing could be impeccable.
It would be great. I just don't want $1 million baby myself on the mini fridge.
Oh man, but it would be cool.
It would be really cool.
It'd be on camera.
No way. Did he do it again? Or is that foul? Oh,
It's
shit.
gone.
Oldest baby. Let's fucking
Dude.
go. Hell yeah, dude.
Have a series, man.
Whoo, I was worried about it. It looked like it was going foul. Is this his second homer of the game?
I don't think so.
No?
No, he hit that double off the wall.
That's it. Double homer.
Yeah, I mean, he thought he had a homer.
Wow.
That's rad.
Yeah, pimp it, dude. Give him the bird. How about this? He hits his homer, goes into the visiting bullpen, and beats the shit out of Brian Abreu.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
That'd be
Why
tight.
not? It's just a celebration. It's just get the guys pumped up.
Yeah.
You just got to cold cock a member of the opposing bullpen.
Just give me a 5-game suspension at the start of the 2024 season.
That's all you need. You just keep punching everybody. Hey, you're not going to be pitching in 2025, dude.
Yeah, dude. You're going to need multiple Tommy Johns.
Yeah, you 36-year-old, take it easy.
Chill out.
Last year, bro.
Oh, man. Woo, that was awesome. You'll love to see it. So, yeah, it's top 3. Rangers up 4-1 against the trash can bangers. You'll love to see it.
I mean, I guess it could be a good segue into some of the stuff we're...
It could be,
Too.
or I could finish my thoughts on Cocaine Bear.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
No, it's fine. Don't blame
I'd rather
this.
hear about Cocaine Bear.
But it was great. It was exactly what you thought it would be. It's a fun hour-and-a-half romp where a bear does a bunch of cocaine and eats people. There's some very fun deaths. It's Ray Liotta's in. I think it's one of his last movies.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he's like, if I didn't eat Chantix, I'd still be alive.
And he gets like in a boxing match with a bear, I think.
He does get into it with 2 cubs.
Yeah.
What's really crazy is like as much plastic surgery as he's had.
Yeah.
His face does not move.
Yeah?
While fighting these cubs. He's just like, ha.
It's really funny, Cubs.
Oh yeah, dude, it's so fucking funny, man.
Oh, man, I should have watched that.
You should. It's on Amazon Prime. It's free.
Gotta give it a go.
You should. It's very fun.
It is based on a true story, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
like, very loosely.
No, it's not that loose. That shit happened.
Yeah, the bear got on cocaine.
Yeah, and started eating people. Yes.
In Kentucky, right?
In Kentucky. Like if you watch there's like news footage of them covering.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, dude. It's so sick. And then Saturday I saw Killers of the Flower Moon.
Oh, man, I want to watch it. It was like a 3-hour movie.
3.5. And who would have thought a movie about the murders of Native Americans would be so depressing?
Yeah, I've heard it's kind of a bummer.
It's a massive bummer.
Was it good, though? Was it like you were appreciating it the whole time?
It's great. Does not feel like 3.5 hours.
Okay, that's
Feels
good.
like 3 hours and 29 minutes.
Tight.
No, it's great. No, it's awesome. Everyone in it is fantastic. It's perfectly cast. It has really good pacing. And then there's some great cameos. Sturgill Simpson.
No way!
Jason Isbell.
Okay, damn.
Jack White.
What?
Yeah.
Did they shoot it like in Tennessee or something?
They shot it in Osage Country in Oklahoma.
Okay, damn.
It's great, dude. It's fucking awesome. Go see it while you can. Make sure you go see it on a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday evening.
What's that?
Because Thursday through Sunday is when they're airing the Eras tour.
Oh, dear Lord.
I'm sitting there. It's a very gripping moment between Bobby De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio. Then you just hear,
You get hit with my friendship bracelet.
I just hear, and it's just Taylor Swift coming out through a hole in the theater.
Just like a rat.
So, like a little mouse.
A little albino mouse.
I'm like, how much more can this woman pop up and like invade my life?
Yeah, dude, you felt like football. That was like your sanctity. Like that was a private place. No one could get us there.
Nope.
And she's coming in. She's invading. Did you see her celebration? She had like with one of the girls in the booth.
Yeah, that's Patrick Mahomes' wife, Brittany Mahomes.
Yeah, dude. She is. I'm not sure if you know. She is very white.
Extremely white.
Yeah, Taylor, no groove.
None whatsoever. That's why they just have her stand and sing and kind of just be a PR robot.
She's all like back. She's all back. That's what she looks like.
She looks like she's had many scoliosis back braces.
Yeah, exactly. She's had like a stay-at-home mom run her finger up her back and give like I don't know.
Oh, we got to send you in for another adjustment.
Yeah.
Her back's just like, hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's
Bedazzled back braces.
But then, I'm watching the game on Sunday, the Chiefs-Chargers game, and then they throw up a stat. I shit you not. I bet everybody else has seen it. It's they were doing average receiving yards with and without Taylor Swift in the crowd.
Dude, that's crazy. But the thing is, we're talking about it. Other people are talking about it. it's trending all the time.
Yeah, it's being forced down our throats.
It really is.
It's incredible the PR machine that she is, man.
She's Coca-Cola. She is a giant corporation.
Yeah, it's gross.
Oh man, I'm just glad she's not dating anyone in the back. Oh, good. How bad would it be? Like she started dating Joe Burrow.
To make it easier for me.
Oh, why?
You know what I would do.
You do anything, right? Oh,
I'm hiding.
Oh,
I'm in the woods, baby.
All
I'm
right.
not making any public threats. So at homecoming, everyone was like, Taylor Swift's going to show up. She's going to show up and be there and sing with the National. I was like, no, she's not. There's no way. You want to know why? Look around. There'd be fucking 50 snipers on every roof.
Was it UC, like the homecoming?
No, like the National Festival.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That they went to, and like, you know, the National did the stuff with Taylor, and my friends were like, Billy, if she shows up, what would you do? I'd be like, her neck is in danger.
It's always in danger.
It's always in
It's
danger.
like a little bird neck.
That's why she drinks Coca-Cola the cans and not the glass bottles.
Oh, I can see that. She always has straws.
Yeah, always. Just her neck can't support.
And someone has to baby bird it into her mouth. Even in Coke.
Yeah, she's got her Diet Coke wench who comes over.
Yeah. Like, we didn't see the photo with her with, like, the chicken fingers and the ketchup and possibly ranch. Was someone, like, cutting that up and then regurgitating it into her mouth?
She just goes, yum, yum, and some person comes out in a
like,
gimp
I'm
suit.
a yum yum girl.
I'm the yum yum girl.
It's like a geisha. Something like that. I'm Taylor Swift's geisha.
I'm Taylor Swift's geisha. God.
I read all her positive reviews and regurgitate her chicken fingers.
If anybody quotes any of her songs on a sweatshirt on Etsy, I make sure it's shut the fuck down. I'm the worst. God, she's terrible. So yeah, then Saturday I also went to the FCC match, and then yeah, man, it was a great weekend. It was a very good weekend.
Good.
And then Sunday did the Riff Show, Go Bananas. So it was very fun.
Hell yeah.
Extremely productive. My sweatshirt, I will address this now. It does say Dick's. It is a burger spot in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing more.
I will address this. My pants I'm wearing says cunts. I'm not sure if you guys can see it.
None of you knew that, but holy cow.
Looks nice.
Thanks. It's very comfy. It is a little hot down here. Did you fart recently?
Dude, it is a little toasty. I was going to say something, but I was not just biffing up front.
No, you weren't.
Mm-hmm.
So, speaking of biffing and whiffing, the Phillies blew it tonight.
Yeah, man. They looked like they were cruising. Thought maybe they're going to get a sweep out of this whole situation. Not happening.
No, I spoke too soon. I didn't give the Snakes enough credit when the series started. I thought they were just going to roll over. It's pretty impressive. They fought back and tied this thing up to get us to another 7-game series.
Yeah, they're the only ones that don't believe they're the underdog. But now I think everyone else like believes that. Now it's like, man, they are legit.
Yeah. It's like everyone cooled off at the same time. You know, they had those 2 games at home at the bank. And there was Bedlam at the bank again.
Mm-hmm.
Just everyone going crazy, this massive home field advantage. They were feeling themselves. Then they go to Arizona and they're like, yeah, when we sweep, we're going to swim in the pool.
Oh my God, like why would you say that?
What are you doing here?
You just were like on the opposite end of like that. We had that momentum from Atlanta, and then you're going to turn around and deliver like the same bit of, I don't know, like meals for them to just like, okay, this is like food for us to like really just like have something to energize us to beat you guys.
Yeah, exactly. We're putting this on the bulletin board. There's a reason we were the hottest team for the last month and a half in baseball. Bing, bong, fuck your life. That's what they did.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is pretty crazy. So, I mean, they fucking won the game tonight.
Yeah, they did. And the thing was, man, like the first 2 games at Chase Field, which is now I've dubbed it. I got a nickname for it. I don't know if anybody else has it. I'm calling it the Snake Pit.
The Snake Pit? I can dig that.
Yeah, right. That's fun to get behind.
The Indiana Jones Pit.
Yeah, they're going to actually replace the pool in the right field bullpen with the Boulder Run.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And actually left field in the 300 section, all rats.
Yeah?
Yeah, you have to run from the rats. They've got a little pool area. Like, they got like a little creek set up. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the section where you can just like grab people's hearts like...
Oh, I'm glad we did that sound effect at the same time.
It's tight, man. I love that.
So sick.
I saw someone do that one time in a restaurant, a server. Like I was
Rip someone's heart out?
Yeah, it was crazy. No, just do that thing. Like just somebody just randomly just pretend and go. I was like, man, this dude's cool.
That is so cool. Were you at Chili's?
No, it was a Don Pablo's.
Oh, man. I knew it was some type of Tex-Mex.
Yeah, it was.
I knew it was close.
Yeah, they shut that place down.
Yeah, they did. I loved Don Pablo's,
It
dude.
was pretty tight. I liked it a lot.
Do you remember, what was that? Hotel Discovery? It was in Eastgate.
No.
It was really good. Oh, there we go. And ground up and Altuve. Get out of here, you dwarf.
Come on now.
You dingus.
5'6". What a man.
Yeah. What is he? Which one of Snow White's guys? He grumpy, sleepy.
HGH.
Cheaty.
I'm just kidding.
Cheaty.
I like Altuve.
I do too. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer. He's on the trajectory.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, like you can't give anybody any fuel in the postseason. It's already so close, and the Phillies went to Chase Field, the snake pit, if you will, and they went in there with having Ranger Suarez, who pitched well, and then a bullpen day, and those were just their weakest days. Those were their games where it's like, if we're gonna lose, those are the two we're gonna lose.
Yeah, it did feel like they definitely let off the gas there. And, yeah, man, the light of day just kind of just widened there, and the D-backs completely blew it open.
Yeah, and poor Craig Kimbrell, man.
Yeah, dude. Great pitcher. He's just not as sharp as what he once was. So it's kind of rough watching those things. But, like, still you watch him come in, and I'm just like, oh, it's locked down.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not thinking about the Craig Kimbrell of what's going on right now.
No.
Which is a bummer.
And I saw this stat. He has a 4.66 ERA in the postseason.
That seems crazy.
Isn't it nuts? He kind of wilted, man. He kind of wilters under the bright lights, but I still would say he's borderline Hall of Famer. He needs to, if he goes out there tomorrow and has to shut it down, or if they don't trust him, which could be the case, or get some saves in, hopefully, the World Series. I mean, you're talking about I think that solidifies it again, for him to be in oh, come on. That's a fly out. That's not out of here. Oh, no.
That camera needs to figure it out. What do we got there, Bill?
God, Bregman, solo homer.
So now, what is it, 3-2?
4-2. 4-2. Bregman, member of the tribe, good Jewish boy. So I'm okay with it. It's like individually, I'm like, all right, and then they all get together and I'm like, fuck them.
Yeah, like I don't like seeing like the Astros like logo, their colors and stuff like that. But I like Altuve. I like seeing like individuals that are good, but like organizations are very hard to root for.
Yeah, it's like we're in the weird case where it's like, man, I like that front office. I'm gonna root for that GM.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for that president of baseball ops. But yeah, it's a bummer for Kimbrell. He was clearly gassed and had just 2 back-to-back bad nights. And then it was like, all right, enough. We need to get back to winning ways. And Wheeler went out there, pitched 7 innings, had 6 hits, 1 earned run, 8 Ks. And Schwarber and Harper hit bombs. That's just how they win.
Dude, it's crazy. The amount of just like sheer force they have. Just like these big bats. I'm really envious of it. Seeing Schwarber, Harper, like those dudes, like just clear bases.
Yeah, just go up and just knock dangers. Did you see? I love the Bryce stare down of Kevin Durant and Devin Booker.
I didn't see that.
Did you see that? So he was rounding third, and those 2 dudes were on the third baseline.
Oh yeah,
sitting up front, and he just locked in.
I didn't know that.
It was so sick.
That's cool.
It was like, bro, just remember, I'm the superstar in this sport. It was
awesome.
So sick. Yeah, man. So, sorry, I'm locked in on this game too. So yeah, and then tonight, dude, Aaron Nola was just gassed, man. A lot of traffic on the base paths. His fastball wasn't there. His slider was a little off. It was definitely his ugliest start.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like you see this like at this time, like in playoffs, when like everyone is showing like how long this season is, how tired they are. It's just anticipated. It's hard to get upset like at these players. But like, how are you not? Oh yeah, you just played 162 games and plus all these other. Like they're just constantly going.
Yeah. Oh, I just remembered. I bet on Aldis Garcia to hit a homer tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Now I just need your Dan to hit a double, and I win like $200.
Got yourself some nice parlays.
Let's do. Yeah, Daddy needs some new shoes. 2+ bases. Yeah, I mean, and so it was inevitable that he was going to get gassed, and he had such a good postseason record, and we saw it even tonight with Christian Javier for the Astros. Didn't even get out of the first.
It's wild, and it just feels like just so many like pitches. It's just a matter of inches, matter of just like a little bit, one at bat here or there, where it's just like they get rocked or something, and then they just like such a short string on them, short leash, and these pitchers, which we're watching Max Scherzer right now. Not up to like peak performance, but like his last start, there was just like a handful of pitches that just missed just by a little bit, but it's just all it takes.
Well, it's even more no way. Oh, wait. Oh, wow, that's off. No way, he's going 3. Stand up triple. Daddy just won like $200.
Nice.
There it is. By the third. Holy dick in my ass.
Yeah, man, it's only the third. It's crazy. There's so much stuff is happening now. We're gonna got pitchers that are gassed. Anything can happen.
Yeah. I mean, Scherzer came back from a lat strain. No one thought he would be able to pitch and do this. Mm-hmm. He's just willing himself to be like, I'm getting this team to the World Series. I'm going to do everything I can. Now he's gassed. You have to pull him.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a matter now just like being able to hit location, which he's not. That wasn't a bad pitch, but still.
No, he knew it was coming.
Yeah.
And Jordan is so good inside out. Like, it's impressive what he does. He took that and hit the Crawford boxes, and it was 2 inches outside of the zone, all at his fucking knees.
The plate coverage with him is scary.
He's so good, man.
Yeah.
And it's disgusting that they just traded him for a player that I forget who it was, ended up getting DFA'd by the Dodgers. So
Jesus.
Yeah, it's like everyone has a bad one, but that's a world-class bad one.
Yeah, it's going to sting.
So we're here at this point with the Rangers and Astros. We're obviously pulling for the Rangers. But this is going to be this is going to be a tough one because this is another bullpen day. They lost it with a bullpen game at home. They lost 3 straight at home. And, Eovaldi wasn't great last night, but got enough for them to get the win.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. Keep him at third. Got it. Yeah, but the Rangers bullpen, it's ugly. Their ugly head popped out, man. Like, their bullpen in Game 4 gave up. So after Heaney, who went 2/3 of an inning, he gave up 3 runs. Dunning gave up 3 runs. Bradford gave up a run. Will Smith gave up a run. Martin Perez gave up 2. I mean, that sucks. That's 10 runs. You can't win a baseball game doing that in general, especially in the postseason. So, and then you have Game 5, which we kind of touched on it when Aldis hit that goddamn danger.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Brian Abreu should be suspended for those 2 games. He was clearly throwing at him.
At the time when I was watching it, I didn't think he was throwing at him, but the more time has passed, it definitely seems like, especially when we just watched that interview with him, the way he was avoiding saying no, I was not throwing at him. He's saying, I'm just trying to compete, and I was just concerned about, like, why didn't I have it? Like, it was like, okay, I think now he was definitely trying to come in, but for him to throw him in that situation is it led to what we see now, a loss. So that was just a crazy situation to unfold.
Yeah, one of the hottest hitters for the Rangers lost his spot in the lineup with Aldis. Like, he drilled him and he snapped and freaked out and he got tossed. But here's the thing. I get you're trying to come inside, but the placement of that one right on the meat on your arm, and he'd already pimped a home run on you guys, and you have an old school manager like Dusty who would just be like, yeah, just hit him. Who cares?
Yeah, the optics of it were just so bad. But, like, looking at it from the situation, it's just like, yeah, why would you throw at him? But, I mean, but then again, like, what just happened there if you just isolate it to that point?
Yeah.
But it was not the right call to do that for everything that played out. No,
and that was and think about it, the way you're saying it with the optics, that's also the perfect time to throw at somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be like, oh, he didn't mean to. He's like, I fucking did totally mean to hit him. I totally wanted to drill him and leave a goddamn bruise on his left arm.
Yeah. It never once started like anywhere near the strike zone.
No. It wasn't even like it tailed. It was just like bonk.
Mm-hmm.
So, and what I think is bullshit is he got the 2-game suspension, they upheld it, and then they moved it to next season.
Yeah, so there's really no punishment for it.
He
Bless you.
Thank you. What he needs to do is they need to at least have him serve one of those games in the playoffs and be like, oh, well, they worked so hard to get here. Well, then don't throw at people. It doesn't belong at anywhere at any point in the game.
I mean, I do kind of like seeing people get thrown at like a little bit, if it can be done tastefully. There's a way to do it. There's an art form to it.
Yeah.
But I do understand that, if you're going to punishing them next season that's not punishment.
No, the tasteful way to do it. So, like, are you comparing like Hustler to Playboy here?
No, I just want to say like there's good ways to go about doing it, and there's ways that are just actually Hustler to Playboy. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
I like that.
Thank you. I'm disgusting.
One's tasteful.
Oh shit, dude! They brought in Jordan Montgomery. No way. Wow, he's coming in here on like 3 days rest.
Interesting.
He would be the Game 1 starter for the World Series. Now, here's a question for you.
What inning is it? I can't see.
This is the bottom of the third. Here is a question for you.
Okay.
Do you think they are doing this because the Phillies lost and they have an extra day of rest?
I think it is possible, and I think like with the way you're structuring the pitching for this winner take all, loser go home situation, you can treat it like hey, we're gonna get all of our starters in here. We're going to give them 3 innings. It's just like a bullpen day for them. To just hey, we need 30 pitches.
Yeah, Evaldi's the only one not available, I would have to assume.
Yeah, so why not?
Wow. That's bonkers, man. Good for them, man. Good for Bruce Bochy, man. Good for him knowing what to do with his bullpen and be like, all right, boys, all hands on deck and everyone buying in.
I like that. It's also going to throw them off a little bit, the Astros.
That's awesome because he was okay his last start, but he's been, aside from that, very good in this postseason. So yeah, I mean, the Rangers came in yesterday and took Game 6, and now we're here and we're moving along. And we're moving right along to the Reds. There's actually some news.
Yeah.
The Reds made an extension.
Yeah, they did for a hometown boy.
Luke Mailey.
Yeah, congrats, buddy.
Congrats, Luke. We're such a fan. $3.5 million, well deserved.
Yeah.
And then there's a club option for the next year, which again, holy shit, club options are the best.
Yeah, very respectable contract there. And what a great guy to have the an additional year possibly too with the Reds.
And stability behind the dish for as your number 2 guy for at least this year and possibly next. And knowing that there might be some other guys coming up, that gives you more time to get the guys that are down in a AA, single A. There's a guy that we drafted a couple years ago. Jake really likes. I forget his name off the top of my head.
Fish Hands.
Fish Hands McGorgelsons.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah. Oh, Webtoe Peterson.
Yeah. Fart Nips McGee. From Chattanooga.
Romy Thompson, big fan. But yeah, so I'm such a big fan.
Yeah, that's great. Luke Mailey, who's a very steady presence behind the plate, and with the youth of the team, that's great to have a steady force like that. So
and
pretty cool.
A man who goes to White Castle every morning to get his coffee. How can you not trust him?
That's awesome. I love it. White Castle. We've talked about it before. Great coffee.
Great coffee.
Don't sleep on White Castle.
I had White Castle twice in a week.
Nice.
I am in pain.
Yeah.
And I did the Frisch's breakfast bar on Saturday.
Oh, I love it. You drizzle that cheese on.
Dude, come on.
That's awesome. I got some fucking it's like a nacho cheese. Spread it across everything.
So you do that with the cheese. You know what I do?
What?
Sausage gravy over everything.
Really? Sausage gravy?
I get the sausage gravy, I put it on the biscuits, I put it on my bacon, I put it on my potatoes.
I do like that.
I don't put it on my pancakes, though.
Interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I love it, and it's showing you, hey, we like the squad that we have, and they're willing to invest. Hopefully, they start picking up on the off-season wish number 1.
I just realized we weren't talking about Frisch's breakfast bar anymore.
No, we weren't. I moved right along.
Okay.
Did you see that seamless transition?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
didn't even notice.
I was like, man, this cheese is really good. Really nailing it. They did offer that nacho cheese an extension.
They did. Oh, man. Now I remember the helmet and getting the cheese in there.
Mm-hmm. Those hash browns. Yeah, man. Offer them an option.
All righty. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Off-season wish number 3. Again. Off-season wish number 3. power hitting outfielder.
It's something that we need. We have a lot of guys that are mashers in the terms of hitting singles, hitting gaps. We don't have a bona fide home run hitter.
No, we don't. The closest that we have to that would be Spencer Steer. He's the only one that hit over 20 homers in the season. Is that foul again? Ooh, just barely foul. He was the only guy that hit 20 dingers. It was him. That was it. Only guy. Look, I get it. There's a lot of potential for power with CES, McLean, and Ellie. But that is potential power.
Yeah, and we realize these guys haven't played a whole season there, but yeah, we haven't seen who can, of that class, be the guy. Could be like the quintessential four-hole guy.
Right. And so what you need to do is you go, all right, let's fill that hole.
Fill it, baby.
Fill her on up. And you know, of course, I have a list.
Oh, man, it's right here.
It's right here, but hold on. I would like to preface that by saying there is one guy that is not. There's a couple people on this list. Some might have club options still. And the number one person who is not on this list because the Reds aren't going to sign him is Cody Bellinger. Just not going to happen. We got to tamper expectations and be realistic here. So I got 4 guys. You know, I would say the number one is your $20 scratch-off lottery ticket.
Okay.
Your number 2 is your $10 scratch-off lottery ticket. Your 3 is a $5 scratch-off lottery ticket. And number 4 is like pool tabs.
Okay.
Like you would go, and when you go to like a bar in Wisconsin, you just got to get some tabs, and you open them up.
Oh, I got all bells.
I won $50, babe.
I can drive home drunk now.
We can finally afford that Uber.
Yeah, that Uber we've been hearing
Yeah,
about.
Uber, babe. Have you heard of Lyft?
Well, I think that's a pretty good pull tab that you got at number 4, if I got a tease.
That's you. Please tease me all night long, Daddy.
Okay.
Love a good tease. Number 1,
Let's hear it.
Teoscar Hernandez. Number 2, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Number 3, JD Martinez. Number 4, Joey Gallo.
Get him with those pull tabs.
Now, look, if you've been listening to this pod from the beginning, every single year I just wish that Joey Gallo ends up in a Reds uniform.
I think it'd be fun.
It would be so fun. And look, JD Martinez, he might not be able to play the outfield at the ripe age of 36, but I have a plan.
Okay.
We'll start with Teoscar Hernandez. Dude, guy can mash. And he was playing in a big ballpark last year in Seattle, man. The balls don't fly out of there.
No.
And I was looking here. I was looking at Baseball Savant. Last year, expected home runs by park, he would have had 40 at Great American Ballpark.
That's wild.
He had 26 at home in Seattle.
He fits so well here.
Dude. And then also his metrics, man. In average exit velo, 81 percentile. Barrel percentage, 88 percentile. Hard hit percentage, 90th percentile. Sprint speed, 82nd percentile. Do you know how well that fits in with everything that we already have on this roster with all this young, talented speed?
These are some sexy numbers.
He fits right in there, dude.
It would be really nice. I'd like to see it.
Yeah, it would be great. He could play left. He could play right. Put him wherever you want. His arm value, 82nd percentile, man.
Yeah, that's nothing to sneeze at.
89th percentile. Nothing to sneeze at all. He would fit beautifully. I think it'd be like a 3 to 4 year deal with some club options. Probably around 20 to 23 annually. If you're thinking to yourself, can the Reds afford that? The Reds can afford that.
Oh, man, it seems crazy to say that, though. I mean, just with all this stuff, like, that we're used to with the Reds, their lack of pulling the trigger or opening up the purse strings. I mean, they've done it before, but it's just been with such finite amount of players that they've done that for. So, I mean, that would be great to see them pull a fast one like this.
Yeah, look, they had people in the seats. Everyone spent money to go to the ballpark this year.
They did.
They had an over 40% increase in attendance. If they don't do anything and don't sign any free agents, I think you're gonna have a problem.
Now's the time to hit. While the money's going, while it's working, keep pushing it down. You got the algorithm working for you.
That's right. Because you know who else is gonna spend money everyone in your division but the Pirates.
Mm-hmm.
The Cardinals are going to retool after having a rough season. Mm-hmm. The Cubs are going to pony up for Bellinger, and they're also going to fill some holes. And the Brewers, they're always a crapshoot, but they're the goddamn Brewers, and they're savvy. They're going to do something. You can't be complacent. Mm. That's my whole thing with this wish list. Even if you take a couple of people off this wish list, that shows that you are putting forth some effort.
Yeah, it's a signaling thing too. Like not only just the fans, but like the players in the clubhouse. I think what we're just talking about with Mahle gives the comfortability with the players to know that, okay, we have a constant presence behind the plate. We have a veteran for the most part to look up to. And same here. It's just like, hey, we're invested. We see a good investment here with you guys. Yeah. So we'll make you feel a lot more comfortable with some more weapons.
100% agreed. So that's number one. That's my $20 scratch off. That's a big one. Mm. That's a big one. And he's 31. So, I mean, it's not too much of a crazy risk. You give him 3-4 years, that puts him at age 34, 35 season.
Not bad.
Not bad. Buy the prime. Buy the prime. Again, if he's looking for a 5 or 6 year deal, you're out of it. I think that's too much. You might have to go higher AAV if you're looking for a 3 to 4, but I think he would be a perfect fit. And if you're also thinking like, but Billy, what about Jake Fraley? I love Jake Fraley. His entire career, he's not been able to... Oh! Wow! That hit right off his fucking glove! Wow! Everybody's safe. Off of Altuve's glove. Dude, holy shit. Or no, that was Jose Abreu. I wonder if it hit off his chin fuzz. Here we go. That was a rip, dive. Oh, out of the webbing.
Off a rubber band on his goatee.
He's probably like, oh no, my rubber band, but what about my chopper? Oh man, it's a beautiful disaster.
Oh man, he lost another button on his jersey.
Did, and he lost a diamond on his chain, on his bracelet there. What a bummer, eh? But yeah. Where was I?
We didn't get into...
Oh, Jake Fraley. Yeah, he was hurt. He tried to play through it. But the thing with him is his career is that he's always been hurt. He's a guy that you can maybe get 100 games out of. We got 111 out of him. I think that's the most in his career. Mm-hmm. Evan Carter, let's go, buddy. That's a fair ball. There's one. Oh my God. There's two. Are you going to give Daddy 3? Ooh, there you go, the rookie.
Oh man, the Rangers.
Man, you love to see it. They're doing it, dude. At this rate, they're doing it. Mm. But I don't think you're not gonna get. I don't think you're ever gonna get 120 games out of him. You know how many games the Mariners got out of old Teoscar Hernandez this year?
Was it like 160?
160. You know what the Blue Jays got out of him the year before?
No.
131. You know what Toronto got out of him the year before? 143.
So, yeah, that's
He
awesome.
plays. Availability is a skill set.
And it's also about upgrading. We're trying to fill holes that we see. It's nothing against Jake Fraley. It's just that we need to have somebody that can mash in runs consistently, and there's an opening at the corners in the outfield.
Yep, and there's nothing against Will Benson either. I love Will Benson. He gets on base. Mm-hmm. But he's a guy that can give you outfield depth. And this also means bye-bye Stuart Fairchild.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Sorry, dude. But that's how this roster is shaping up if we're doing what we need to do. Mm. My $10 scratch-off, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., he's 30. Again, this year, 145 games. Year before, 121. Year before, 141. Guy balls. Guy plays. Doesn't have the same elite metrics. Let's go. That's 2 more runs. You can put them on the board, dude.
Oh, man.
Putting numbers on the board. Bump, bump, blink.
How many RBIs does he have this game?
Bump, bump, blink. Oh,
dude.
Man.
Rangers.
Let's go. The team of destiny. Thanks, Creed. They tap that. It. Yeah, dude. Is that Aldis again?
Yep.
God, you love to see it. That means he's got like 6 RBIs on this game?
That's what I was thinking.
Lourdes Gurriel, his hard hit percentile 77th in baseball, sweet spot 58, barrel 50. but a very good fielder. His sprint speed is in the 41st percentile. Not great, but listen to this. If he played his games at Great American Ballpark, he would have had 31 home runs this year. Mm-hmm. That's what you're looking for.
It's really something to consider when we were talking about, how many times a handful of podcasts ago we were talking about the Reds leading up to the playoffs. It's just a matter of games. It's a matter of outs. It's a matter of runs. And we're getting, when things are this, tight and close, yeah, you got to look at, what their metrics would be at the home ball club.
Yeah, 100%, dude. That's hey, man, maybe 4 more home runs could mean the difference in 2 wins. And we could be the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Exactly. Another 15 RBIs could be the difference between us and, talking about, the Reds as opposed to talking about the Diamondbacks.
Mm-hmm. Number 3, JD Martinez.
This guy's got a little bit more age than the other 2.
A little bit, but here's the thing. 2023, 113 games. 2022, 139. 2021, 148 games.
Mm-hmm. It's got a lot of consistency with
consistency, stays healthy, mashes, dude. He found his stroke again in Los Angeles. 98th percentile in exit velocity, 98th percentile in barrel percentage, 98th percentile in hard hit, 97th percentile in sweet spot.
Yeah, this is great.
That's mashing, dude. He also, batting run value, 93rd percentile. Holy shit, he's an A student, dude.
Yeah, I like it.
Look, I know I said outfielder, but hear me out. He would have had 43 expected home runs by park at Great American Ballpark this year. 43.
Yeah, that is quite a significant number.
Again, and you know what this also does? Look, you can have him play first. You could have him play right. You could have him play left. But you can have him DH. You put CS at first. And you have JD rotate between DH and first and outfield.
Yeah, there's enough flexibility with our core guys to where we can find somebody like this to work into that little rotation there.
Yeah. You know who would love to have a guy like this? David Bell. Because then he would just put him everywhere.
Yeah.
Flexibility, man. I mean, look, it's going to be a 1 year. He signed a 1 year last year, 11. Just give him a 1 year. Give him a 1 year 20.
You think so?
Screw it, dude.
If we got the money.
It's not mine.
Yeah, it's not my money. Spend it.
Just spend it.
It doesn't matter to me.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, the window of opportunity, it seems like how close the Reds were to getting into, the mix here. And, man, if you just get hot with the Reds, have a lot of these players that can be dominant and streaky. Yeah, I mean, you do got to consider, how close you can be to, spending the money to get those RBIs, get those extra wins.
Get the power. Buy the power. Or trade for the power. But I think that you would rather hold on to the assets that you have until you know where the club falls. This is when you spend the money, you project what your roster is going to be, spend the money, fill the holes, get through the season, get up to the deadline, know what you need to do to get to the playoffs, then spend the assets by trading. That's just how this works. And look, the Dodgers aren't going to need a DH because they're signing Shohei Ohtani.
You think it's going to happen?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
He's going to go to the Dodgers.
I think so, too.
So, and lastly, my dollar scratch-off, Joey Gallo.
Why do you think it's a dollar scratch-off?
Oh, he hit 177 last year with a 301 on-base percentage with a 440 slugging. Look, he had an OPS plus of 101.
But his name's Joey Gallo.
Look, you are preaching to the choir. I want you to know that.
I love it.
I love Joey Gallo so much.
Yeah.
Ever since he came up for the Rangers in 2015, he was a mega hyped prospect. Guy had just a pretty swing, could mash.
Yeah.
God, dude. 2017, 41 homers. 2018, 40 homers. 2019, 22 homers. But he got hurt. He only played in 70 games. 2021. Where'd it go? 38 homers. And he shit the bed in New York. It was bad. It was ugly. In New York, 160, 303, 404. OPS plus a 93. Man, they made it seem like he was worse than he was. He was just slightly below average and struck out a lot because he's just a younger, fitter Adam Dunn.
I like that. I could go for another big donkey.
Give me the donk, dude. In 111 games, which is the exact amount, or pretty close to, that Jake Fraley played, 21 homers. Expected homers at Great American Ballpark, 24. Target field's very similar to Great American. But man...
And we look at Schwarber, dude. I mean, he hit under 200, and now he's doing so much damage in the playoffs.
Well, he also hit 40 homers. I mean, look, Gallo's going into his age 30 season. There's still plenty of time for him to come back. I think that it's a show-me deal. Man, he could do it. He could bounce back, and he could just mash here.
He could. It almost feels very similar like a Will Myers thing. Like, we're really banking on him, like, just, like, finding that juice that was in him at one point.
Yeah, but the difference between Joey Gallo and Will Myers is Joey Gallo has enough letters in his name.
You think so?
I do.
Yeah.
It's not spelled all weird, and I have to question how I'm typing it into my computer. I know how to spell Joey Gallo.
It's Joey Gallo.
I mean, Joey fucking Gallo. I mean, come the fuck on. Yeah, dude, a left-handed bat like his, with the potential that he still holds in that bat.
It could work. It could really work.
It could work. And if it doesn't, then you Will Myers him too.
Yeah.
1 year, $11 million with a club option.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, those are some interesting ideas there, and I think they'd all be fun additions. And again, you never know how things are going to play out, but I mean, the Reds do need to add the quintessential masher, and they got some corner options open in the outfield.
100%. I wouldn't say completely open. I mean, you're going to put Spencer Steer in left. Mm-hmm. You've got TJ Freeland center, and then right field's open, so you could put any one of these guys there. Or you put Jake Fraley in right field, and you have the rotation of JD Martinez, because then you sacrifice that position and that bench spot for a dude that can hit that many home runs. Who could potentially hit 43 home runs at Great American Ballpark.
Mm-hmm. We just need somebody that's really good at math to add all this stuff together and see like what all these options equate to. We need some money ball dudes with like little numbers floating around some guy's head and looking around.
I think I've done a pretty good job of that so far.
I like it. It impresses me. I've learned so much getting to do this podcast with you.
Well, that's what I'm here for, pal.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. It's just great spending time with you. You know?
Yeah, it's fun. I really dig it.
I'm glad. It'd be weird if you hated it. You're like, oh god, I can't wait for it to be over.
This. And right before you cut out, you always see me rolling my eyes at the end, like.
Like, oh, do I really have to do this again every Monday? Every Monday?
Yeah. Oh, hey, Billy.
Oh, hey, pal. So yeah, man, I'm really excited. I hope they do it. And then I think next week, I mean, we've got the World Series. We got 2 more weeks.
Man.
Then we wrap this thing for a little bit. We take a little break. So
fine, baby.
Let's round third and head for home.
Okay. Same stuff I've been promoting. I got Go Bananas this weekend, and if you're in St. Louis, the 9th through 11th, I'll be there at Flyover Fest. We all got a special interview going on tomorrow, but I'll let Billy talk about that.
Yes. What do I got? I have something. Oh, Sunday, I'm at Woodburn Brewing at 7 o'clock. It's a variety show. It's comedy, magic, and burlesque.
Who's running that?
Ron Irvin.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Can you guess which one I'm doing?
I wish it was burlesque.
Well, surprise, it's fucking burlesque, dude.
Nice!
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna finally show off my nips.
There we go. I mean, actually, there's like those little nip things and the tassels.
Woo, 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 woo. And then next Saturday, if you live in Green Springs and you're a part of the fire department, I'm doing a fundraiser there. I am the middle entertainment.
Nice.
Yeah, so that'd be fun. Okay, big announcement. Baseball United had their draft today. If you don't know, it's the first Middle East baseball league. It's professional baseball, okay? You got Barry Larkin involved. You've got Melky Cabrera involved.
Mariano
Rivera. Robinson Cano. Dude, so many guys. Phil Irvin, Reds legend, drafted to one of the teams today. We will be interviewing Kashik tomorrow, and we'll probably be releasing it on Wednesday after I edit it. But we're going to have a full hour interview with him talking about the process of how the league came to be, how they're running their front offices, how they're running their schedule. And they've got a all-star game between East and West coming up in November, near the end of November. And we're going to get all the details for you guys and how you'll be able to watch it and follow and enjoy this new baseball league that'll get us through the winter.
Yeah.
Gets us through the seasonal affective disorder that is no baseball.
Baseball all around the world.
Around the world. So I'm very excited to announce that. I'm very pumped. We're going to be doing that tomorrow, and we'll be releasing it on Wednesday. So strap in and get ready for more baseball you didn't expect from Saudi Arabia, India, and the United Arab Emirates.
It's pretty tight.
It's very tight. So, plugs. In the Clutch. Also very cool. We teamed up with Liam Castellanos again.
Yeah, it's really, really fun.
And it's for Kisses for Kyle, which is a foundation. It's not just a thing I do. It's a foundation to help kids with cancer. I could have fumbled that one more. Liam drew the design. All the money goes towards that. One of the bat boys for the Phillies had cancer, and Kisses for Kyle was there and really helped out him and his family. So all the money goes towards that. Very cool. So check that out. Just go intheclutch.com. Promo code NASTYBOYS, all caps, 10% off, except on the Liam Castellanos shirt. Because if you're using a promo code on a charity shirt, you're a dick.
Sit and spin.
Boom. So, yeah, check that out. Thanks to Sports Drink for hosting the audio of this. Chris, thanks for doing it again, you know?
Anytime. Thanks for coming, Nasty Nation.
This is great. This is fantastic. This was a fun one. And as always, go Red Legs.
Go Red Legs.